I don't really care anymore. You see, I'm an automatic pilot. This is each person. I don't think a person is his or her fate is predetermined. I don't believe that. But I do believe at some point in life, you discover what's your purpose, why you're here. And I found that purpose, and I just continue automatic pilot. This is what I will do to my last breath. I don't look at the news. I know you'll be surprised to hear that. I shut it out because the battle has now, the conflict has now shifted to the battlefield. I have no control over that. I don't have rockets to fire, missiles to aim, a body to fight. I have no control over that. I just continue on my path. I get up. I'm writing something now. So dense, so tedious.
Can't wait to talk about it.
No, you can't wait not.
We'll see.
So on Gaza, and I just continue. You know, Professor Chomsky, he liked to quote Confucius on him saying that the sign of virtue is when you continue doing what you do with the certainty that you're going to lose. Now, Professor Chomsky was always the voice of doom. Always. He never saw, the glass was always empty. It wasn't half empty, it was empty. But no, it wasn't.
It just hit me.
It wasn't half empty, it was always empty. But that never deterred him at all because it was the right thing to do. You have to achieve a certain epiphany where you say to yourself, you're not doing it because you're hoping to win. You're doing it because you should do it. Now, that's not an entirely unproblematic statement because you have a choice between investing your being in something which can't win versus investing your being in something that can win. So, rationally speaking, why would you invest your being in a cause that can't win when you can invest it in one that can win? I think that was something paradoxical in Professor Chomsky, because he always took causes which he didn't think he could win. Mm-hmm. He never believed you could win anything in East Timor. East Timor was a tiny, it was like Palestine, this tiny little place which was occupied by Indonesia. And Indonesia carried out a horrific genocide. It was the largest genocide post-World War II anywhere in the world, wiped out a third of the population. It was 600,000 people in East Timor. Indonesia wiped out 200,000. Chomsky had no hope whatsoever of achieving anything in East Timor. But you know what? He put East Timor on the map. I mean, there were a lot of people who were working on it. Don't get me wrong. There were a lot of people quietly working on East Timor. But it was never a high-profile issue on the international stage until he started to write about it. Now, they did win independence. They did. But he never expected it. But that didn't deter him, which was kind of irrational because Professor Chomsky had so much stature, so much moral power, that he could have invested it in a cause where his investment would tip the scale in favor of winning. But he didn't do that. And I don't do that.